Alright, welcome back. Welcome back to Crypto Quick Chat. Last night's stream didn't go as planned. We had a terrible storm here. And being on Starlink, sorry. Sometimes when there's a lot of cloud cover and a lot of rain, we don't have such a good connection. So couldn't stream last night, but we're going to try again this morning. Weather looks pretty good. The connection seems okay. So hopefully it remains stable. So today we're going to dive into Illuvium. I haven't done any of my dailies yet. They just reset an hour or two ago. So we're gonna do all our dailies, do some grinding, do some arena, do some overworld, do some land game. We might start with land. Let's see. Start with land, and then we'll I'm just going to update my plots. It doesn't take very long anymore. I've got them fairly well developed. As you can see here, I haven't touched my tier 1 land yet, but my main plot's level 154. My secondary plot's 125, and all the tier 2s are rapidly approaching 100. So it's getting to that point where, you know, at most I only need to check in every half hour, and sort of the tier 3s I only have to check in once every hour or so, sometimes even further, even longer than that. So they're just starting to produce some fuel, which will be nice. So let's just quickly update all of these, and then we'll dive into some overworld runs and stuff. Let's see. Yeah, basic resources are not a real issue for me anymore, so we're just trying to ramp up our fuel production. Do I want to upgrade that now? No, we can do that later. Yeah, and I mean my fuel plants, my fuel extractors, I only need to check them once every 8 hours now. So that's the most important thing, fuel extractors. The basic resources, you know, if I check it every hour, that's fine. Yeah, see, none of the fuel extractors are ready yet. We should be able to. This should be the first day we complete our Illuvium 0 missions. Because we got scanners up and running, we got research stations up or materials labs up and running. Let's see. Excavate. How many builders have we got going? Check the activity tab. We got 2 free builders. What should we build? Build another. We just got to, what is it called? The Nexus level 7. So we've got 40 extra building slots to fill out. I've already done 10, which is pretty damn cool. So I'm not going to place these in the right spot yet. I'm just building them over here, and we'll move them later because I can't be bothered finding an efficient spot for them right now. So build a bunch of those because I'm a bit short on Krypton on this plot. I've only got the 1 extractor. Hey Scorer, thanks for joining. How much fuel to make with T2 land? Had one but sold it a year ago. Need money. Well, if you sold a year ago, you probably got more money for it than it's worth, than you can buy a plot now. So I don't think you're going to get too much cheaper than what the market rates are now, unless the whole ecosystem goes up or down. I haven't. My T2 land isn't ready to start producing fuel. I think my T2 land, after almost a week, is maybe producing between 10 and 20 of whatever the fuel types they have access to, and usually they're short on one. So virtually nothing at the moment, but we'll find out soon. Yeah, I'd say hopefully enough fuel to do a T2 run every day. That'd be nice. or maybe 2 runs. I don't know. The T3 plots are looking very promising at the moment. I haven't quite got my T2s ready for mass fuel generation. All right, so this plot we're almost done on the Nexus level 7. So we're waiting on building space for this plot. And then we can start efficient sizing our extractors and stuff. Efficient sizing, is that even a word? Oh, I need some krypton. Yeah, they changed. There was a patch last night, or yesterday at some point in time. They've reduced the fuel costs for upgrading a whole bunch of buildings, which has sort of helped the bottleneck you usually have around fuel production. Oh, I need some more power. Oh, that's really annoying. I wonder if we move this. Put it there. Oh, that's better. And we'll upgrade this as well. Yeah, I got a feeling like there's still a bit of a sell-off scorer with land at the moment. Like I've been keeping an eye on prices, and prices have kept going down since launch. But I think once landholders start producing fuel, people are going to be like, oh, this is the only way to play without constantly spending. Maybe I should just get one plot, and that might start to drive prices up. What's happening at the moment, I think there's a lot of people that hold, maybe not a lot, but there's enough people that hold, 10 plus plots of land. I've even heard crazy numbers of someone holding like 50 plots of land. Kieran I know has got 200 plots of land, but they're realizing they can't actually run that many plots of land. Like I've got 7, and that's way too much. I think maybe 3 to 4, if you plan on playing them regularly, is sort of the sweet spot. And any more than that's very difficult to manage. So maybe they're offloading some of their land just to play the game. And because there's so many people doing that, it's still going cheap. So yeah, if you are looking at buying, can't tell you it's a good time to buy, but it's better than it has been for a very long time. That's all I can say. Okay. Yeah, that's true, but I've got big faith in Polymos, but so far they have not shown anything to prove they can even do what they say they can do. And until we actually see a product that's working, I wouldn't be relying on it. And I'm actually very connected with the Polymos team. I've managed to sit in on several meetings with them, not directly through another group I'm with, and they look very promising. I hope they pull it off, but I'm not convinced until I see a working product. What else have we got here? And even then, even if they do get the working product, I think you're going to have to use a different wallet, and who knows how all that's going to work. So hopefully we'll find out soon. I know they updated their website. I think it was just yesterday, so there's a bit of a social media post there. And maybe they're getting ready for their own launch, I don't know. Exciting times anyway. Alright, so here are my tier 2s. So they're just sort of starting to produce fuel and have reliable resources, which is really, really nice. Can I upgrade any of these? No, we need some krypton. Nope. Yeah, once you get your extractors up to stage 2, sort of becomes a lot easier to manage these plots and get your resources up. Lots of clicking. Not the most exciting game to stream, Illuvium 0, but we'll just do a quick update and then we'll go do something more interesting. Can we go to 6 soon? Only 30 Hyperion. Yeah, we're way off that. Sort of the issue with the tier 2 plots is usually you've only got 1 or 2 fuel sources. So you almost, unless you've got a really nice plot with 1 of each, you've probably doubled up on one particular resource. I've got double Solon on this plot, but I'm missing Krypton. So you've got to use the converter, which is not the best way to get up and running. So I've managed to get 2 builders on all my tier 2s. I didn't pay for them. I bought 3 builders on my tier 3s, and I've used them upgrading fast to get my others an extra builder. So I've got enough points to get an extra builder from the beginning with my tier 1 plot, which I might start today if I can be bothered. Because these ones don't take me long to upgrade anymore. Yeah, I always collect my resources even if I'm maxed out, because it gives you more XP, gets you more speed up tokens. You had three tier 2s. Are you talking about land still, Scorer? Oh, you had 3 different fuel sources. That's a sweet plot. I notice when buying land, a lot of the time, it's the plots with imbalanced resource allocations that sort of sell the cheapest. So if you want to get in cheap, you have a less efficient plot, unfortunately. Need some Krypton. Okay, now can I upgrade that? Need some silicon. We should be able to do that. Oops, wrong button. Upgrade. What's going on here? I don't have Quantum Fab 2. Lots of resources needed. Alright, let's just collect everything, see what we've got. That can start. Alright, so we need some more silicon. We'll probably do that next time we check. If we don't blow too much. And this is actually one of my most balanced T2 plots. It's got 2 of each basic resource. Unfortunately, it's got 2 Krypton and 1 Hyperion. So I need to run some Solon extractors. But aside from that, it's a really nice plot, this one. So it's developing quite quickly for a tier 2, and I started this one a bit late. We'll just get these all going again. I'll do my building later. I won't bore you too long with the land game. So I'm still... I took a week off for the launch of Illuvium. I still got 2 days off, including today. So, yeah, it's been a good week. Slacking off, playing games all day, like a child. Woke up, had a workout, grabbed some breakfast, had a coffee, and now we're going to get our dailies done. Alright, that's it for the land game. We'll close that. And let's jump into the overworld. Now, I mean, in the overworld, I'm not doing any flashy stage 3 or very few stage 2 runs as well. I'm mostly just doing stage 0s and stage 1s until I get some fuel to spend. If I sell anything on the marketplace, I can buy a little bit of fuel and do a stage 2 runner here and there. But it's been slow selling stuff on the marketplace. I think I got about $3 worth of ETH on there at the moment, so we might buy some fuel later. We'll see how we go. Let's see. This is a team I'm running at the moment, so we can run Predator with these two guys. We got a fully evolved Gyro, who's pretty awesome, and then we can just tank stuff up with a couple of cheap guys. Yeah. So we're doing nicely. Let's have a look at today's missions. Capture a tier 1 alluvial, we can do that. Capture 20 morphopods. Sounds tedious, but we can do that. And another 5. Resplendent water gems, probably not going to bother with that. A few forge cured common shards, we can do that. Win 1 encounter in stage 2, so we can do at least 1 stage 2 run, that's fine. And these 2 if we get lucky. Okay, so maybe we'll do the stage 2 run first. Now these paid runs I've been doing because I'm a bit of a tight ass and don't have a lot of fuel. I do them as efficiently and as with as much, you know, productivity in mind as I can. So I'm going to check every spot. I'm going to search the whole map. I'm going to look for all the rifts. I'm going to see what alluvials are available, and then I'll go capture a couple of those, and I'll farm as many resources as I can, try and find the big rock. So it's a little bit slow, but that's how to get the most out of your runs. And then when I'm doing stage 0 runs in, I just run through like a maniac, which is actually more fun, I find. Like, you just get the run over and done with, the reset, start again, reset, start again. That's probably how I'll... Actually, let's do that first. We'll do that and we'll harvest those silly morphopods first, and then we'll do our paid run later. So, Abysmal Basin for stage 0 runs, 100%. Reason being, I like Abysmal Basin for speedruns. Like, it's very easy to find the resources and then just restart. I prefer Brightland Steps for meticulous runs because it's easier to find the rifts at the end. Like, you can find a high spot and then just dive down onto the rifts. You might be able to get 2 or 3 rifts from the one spot, whereas in the basin, it's quite hard to find and easily access all the rifts to get that extra energy. Oh, you played mostly stage 2 runs. Yeah, definitely way better experience there. I did a couple of stage 2 runs on day 1 just to see if I got lucky, get some early captures, but yeah, they haven't... bit too rich for me. I don't have a lot of fuel at the moment. I mean, I might be able to... If you're meticulous with your runs, you might be able to sell enough stuff to do more T2 runs, but I haven't tested that in stage 2 yet. And to be honest, I'm not in that big a rush. So anyway, let's get into this. Let's go over there. So we're mostly just doing speed runs until we catch the morphopods we need, which who knows how long that'll take. That can take quite a while. Stupid little bugs are worth almost no points too. I mean, I was lucky enough to get the 1 million point for the airdrop, the 1 million point survival mode. Web3 did a stream where he showed you how to do it, and I managed to get that, so I'm doing pretty well for airdrop points. And I've done most of the easy stuff already, and there's still a month left to go, so it's like you may as well just do the dailies every day and slowly work towards those harder missions. And yeah, maybe do some heavy grinding later if you start getting pretty close on any of them. But yeah, I'm just doing dailies and slowly working towards those bigger missions. Like, I'm talking like, you know, forging every stage 0 weapon, and, you know, that stuff can take days to grind out, so still got a month to go. So basically I'm farming every rock again. I'm after even the stage 0 gumbo drops and floral balls and flint caps for XP. So that way when I do higher level runs, even if I don't have high level boosts, everyone can have a minor boost, because I've done that many stage 0 runs. And I'll save the bigger buffs for really important runs or really important battles. And if you ever find a hollow or a stage 2 or 3, you grab them. For $1 you can buy all the mats for T0 forging. I have not looked at that actually. Maybe that'd be a quicker way to, rather than farming it myself, just just buying all the mats. What I don't like though is, like, when you're buying ingots, you're buying like one at a time. Or at least you were on testnet. I don't know whether they've changed it so you can do a bulk buy. But yeah, you got to click each one, wait for the blockchain to confirm, click another one. It's got to be a better way. Like maybe a bulk sale or something. Oh man, my arms are a bit shaky after a heavy workout this morning. Alright, that's one run. So, once I run out of morphopods to catch, I'm probably bored of doing speed runs in Arathi, oh sorry, in Abysmal Basin. And then we'll go do a paid run. Only got one that time.
Safe and sound.
And then we can, you know, finish creating stage 0 weapons and armor. It's kind of nice being able to stream in the morning. Usually I stream late at night after a long day's work, and your brain's sort of gone into slightly dead mode. So it's nice to have a morning run every now and again. Ooh, what's that? I think that's a stage 2 or 3. Let's go check him out. Oh, no, it's not. Disappointing. I did get a exalted nature grocco yesterday, which was pretty cool. Because that's the first stage 3 I've found in a tier 0 run. Still not really worth anything, but saves me some time. I honestly have done that much farming on stage 0 that I think I've got enough. I think I've got over 100 gumbo drops and floral balls and whatnot. So I should, when I do start farming higher tier runs, I should be able to have the better lower class buffs for every run. And if you're only doing stage 1 or 2, that's really all you need. Probably not that big a help in stage 3s, but in stage 1s and 2s, why not use free buffs? Rather than, you know, every time you harvest a buff or vegetation in stage 1, 2 or 3 runs, that costs you energy that you're not putting into other resources. So you want to be careful about wasting those buffs, I think. Everything has an energy cost, and energy cost is basically money. So use your energy wisely. I mean, even shards have a cost now. So I mean, sometimes if you're just after a stage 1 alluvial, you might be better off throwing just cheap shards at him because they're fairly common. And if you don't catch him, oh well, you don't spend the energy and you lose a cheap shard. But if you use a high level shard that gives you 60 or 80% capture rate, and that shard's worth, you know, $5, $10, and you're capturing an alluvial only worth $2, well, it's not worth it, and you also have the energy loss. But if you use a low level shard and you might only have a 15% capture chance, well, it might cost you 20 cents or 50 cents or whatever it costs you. And if it fails, well, you don't spend the energy and lose that money as well. And, you know, you just keep doing it, keep repeating until you do get what you want. I think that might be a better way of doing things, or a more efficient way of doing things. I mean, if you really want the alluvial and you don't have it yet, all right, yeah, maybe throw a higher level shard. But I think that should be, if you're being a bit of a tight ass like me and being efficient, you might want to save that for another time. Oh, there it is. Oh man, every time I go for a shot like that, my arms are shaky. Did a shoulder and arm and back workout today. In a previous life, another one of my nerdy hobbies, I used to do a lot of miniature painting, mostly Warhammer stuff, if you've ever heard of that. But I got quite good at it, and I'm thinking if I can get a hold of an Illuvium model, I might do a stream where I set my gear up in my studio and do some painting of an Illuvium model. We might do a stream while we do it, but I've got to work out how to get a hold of an actual Illuvium miniature. I've been told they're coming, so that might be a bit of fun. Get back into my painting, my old painting days. I think this run's done for. That wasn't the most efficient layout. Yeah, that might be a bit of fun. If we get enough interest, maybe we'll even give the model away at the end. I got quite good at painting. Yeah, I mean, I started when I was a teenager, and I painted for about 20, 30 years. So, well, not 30 years, 20 years. On and off, of course. But maybe time to paint something a little bit different. So it's going to take either someone with a 3D printer starting to, you know, sell 3D printed alluvials, or maybe the Illuvium team start selling miniatures and stuff like that. We'll see. Just an idea anyway.
Air, humidity, and bugs. This place really tests my limits.
I'm not sure I'm a fan of having crafting items part of the airdrop system. Like the number of items being created because of the milestones feels like it's going to ruin the market. Like there's no way stage 0 items will have any value if everyone's printed a copy, and then there's other people printing copies or multiple copies in further seasons. Like it's just going to ruin the whole economy. And same with stage 1 and 2 items. Like if everyone's got 5 copies of every weapon, why even have it so you can sell them? Like no one's going to sell them because they're not going to be worth anything. They're not going to be worth anything because no one has to buy them, you know? Seems a little short-sighted to me. If you want a true economy, you can't incentivize making items through an airdrop system. Yeah, I'd like to see them change that. And it sort of removes the opportunity for people with less money to sort of grind up those free stage 0 runs, and hopefully make just a tiny bit of money so they can do a stage 1 or stage 2 run. You know, just feels like, yeah, that's not the greatest for the economy in general. Probably a bit late to change it for this season, but yeah, changing it for next season would be a really good thing, I think. Because otherwise everyone's going to have 2 copies of everything. Who was shooting me? It's one of the ones I'm after too. There he is. So we got 1 flout and 5 Muran. Muran? I think that's how you say that.
The serenity of the sea.
Wonder if you unlock the next zone faster by doing high tier runs, or whether you can unlock the next area even doing these 0 runs. I know when we were on testnet, and I think they had a land unlock for just a test for a couple of days. I think the first day took 24 hours and we unlocked the next area, and then it took only a couple more days to unlock the next area, but it seemed to take a bit longer. So I mean, it took us quite a while to unlock the first zone, like 3 or 4 days, 5 days. So it might be another couple of weeks before we unlock the next area. I don't know if the scale's the same. Pretty much only stopping for hollows, dark hollows, and stage 2 and 3 alluvials when I'm in these stage 0 runs anyway. Yeah, just a great spot to farm if you're doing speedruns. Because the resources are just maybe not as good as it was in Crimson Waste, but if the right area has the resources in it, you can really farm quickly. I mean, I'm really excited to see whatever the next new zone is. That will be a real relief. I'm hoping it's the ice area. Whatever that's called. Tiara Boregalis or whatever it is. I'd love to do some runs in a new area. But obviously Crimson Waste is the next area to unlock. Funny that on testnet they unlocked Crimson Waste second, but here they've unlocked it. They've unlocked the basin second. And I saw Scoriox did a video, and I think he films his videos and then takes quite a while to produce them, so sometimes information changes before they come out, and he'd come out. I can't remember what he said, but he said Basin was probably next, and then like, oh sorry, he said Crimson Waste was probably next, and Basin was out like literally at the same time as his video. It's like, oh, that was funny. I thought it was funny.
What? It left.
Alright, next run. How many we done? We got one flout. Thanks for joining in, Scorer. Have a good sleep, man.
Arrived. Now, let's get to work.
Yeah, so I've almost finished grinding I've done all the armor for stage 0, and I'm halfway through the weapons stage 0 tier 2. Sorry, tier 0 stage 2. And if I remember how painful it was grinding the weapons in testnet, I think that's like the stage 3 is worth the most points, but you're talking 3 times as many resources as stage 1 and 2 combined. And it was like 3 or 4 days of solid grinding, and I'm not sure I can put myself through that again. It was just too bloody boring. So I'm not sure we'll do that, but we'll play it by ear. I mean, if I end up with a bunch of... because we've still got a whole month to go. In fact, I think it's exactly a month to go. So 30 odd days. You might find yourself getting fairly close just by doing the dailies. Or maybe you get halfway there or a quarter of the way there and you want to spend a couple of days grinding the rest of it out. Because this is a few points involved. And people in general have a lot less airdrop points this time around. Just because you've got to pay to do a lot of the airdrop point stuff, so any points you can get for free, probably that other people aren't willing to do, will give you a higher share of the total pool. And there's a lot more on offer, and a lot less players as fully committed because, you know, it costs you to do runs at the moment.
Damn, missed it.
Not sure what the flout morphopods look like. I know the Murin ones are the ones with the purple streak, or the pink streak, that always shoot at you. But I'm not sure about the flout, what they look like. Sort of hope I don't find anything good, because then I'll have to find the rifts to get enough energy. Oh, let's just end this run. We're in a dead zone. Well, the connection's not particularly great, but it does seem to be holding up all right, so may as well keep going.
It's good to be back. Safe and sound.
So we didn't get any that time.
Oh, now that was a ride.
I have noticed in this particular zone, resource runs are really good on that eastern side. If you're just farming rocks and stuff, that's the best zone. But if you're hunting alluvials, the caves in the north seem to have the highest likelihood of alluvial spawns. Whereas they're a bit more spaced out in the rest of the map. But in those caves, there's a lot more concentration of alluvial spawn spots. And they always spawn in the same spots, so as long as there's a heat map there, there's likely to be a lot of alluvials in that zone. So that's worth noting. If you're hunting for alluvials and the heat spots up in the north, always check the cave. Whereas if you're just after rocks, well, probably doesn't matter so much.
It's gone.
Yeah, I don't think the cave's got anything in it this time. Hey Katniss, thanks for joining. found it really hard finding stage 2 Dokas. I've got almost all the other alluvials in stage 2, but I'm short on all bar nature Doka for stage 2. Would be nice to sort of get that achievement. It's worth, I think, 45,000 points or 50,000 points. Alright, let's start another round. Got quite a few orthopods in that round.
Now that was
I've been doing a little bit of research into playing music while I stream, which might make things a little more interesting. So we might try that out on Friday for our Friday night stream. There's lots of conflicting information on what you can and can't play on YouTube, so I generally haven't bothered with it. But we're gonna try on Friday night. Have some non-copyright music playing in the background, assuming our connection's good.
It's a challenge, but these bioluminescent plants make it cool.
Probably make rock farming a little more interesting, rather than just listening to me heavy breathe. Oops. Too far away. Oh, finally a holo. Let's go get him. Oh, I haven't equipped my weapon. I think I might have used it to make something. It's taken it out of my my weapon slot.
Come on, buddy. Let's do this.
Okay. Wonder if we can win like that. Let's give it a go. Easy. I actually managed to find an Axodon the other day. Stage 3. Stage 3 tier 1. I've got it on sale for $15. It's been there for a day and a half, hasn't sold. Because that'll allow me to do quite a few runs if that's sold. But no luck so far. Haven't checked the market. The price might have dropped on that one. Maybe I can get $10 for him if I try again. We'll see. I still got a few bucks worth of fuel left, so we'll drop our prices if we if land doesn't start making enough fuel to play soon. Don't really want to sell him, but if I've got the choice between not doing any paid runs or selling my Axodon, I'll probably sell the Axodon. Yeah, always worth picking up the hollows. You just have no idea how much they might be worth in the future or how rare they might be in the future. Alright, that's runs done. We're halfway on the Murin and almost finished the Flouts.
Note to self: don't teleport after lunch again. Arrived. Now.
Oh, it's a pretty good layout. Pretty good layout, that one. There we go. Flouts are done. So now we just need to look for the ones with the streaky tails, and they're the only ones we need to shoot. There they are. So 10 more. Oh, greater water aptopo. There we go. I think I've already got him, but you know what? Oh, I forgot to equip my weapon again.
Nice shot.
May as well get all the stage 2s. If we don't capture stage 3, we can upgrade them later. I mean, we're playing for keeps now, aren't we? All on mainnet. So that gives us like 70, yeah, 3 goes. 3 capture attempts.
Your download is complete.
So you lose a couple with this strategy. I try and use a free shard until I've got one attempt left, and then I'll use a stage 1 shard. And sometimes you fail that stage 1 shard, but hopefully you capture whatever you're getting for free. Especially in stage 0 runs. That's my plan anyway. I mean, if it was a stage 3, I'd probably just throw stage 1 shards at it just to make sure I capture it. Hell, I might even throw a stage 2 shard at it if I was on the last attempt. I mean, the stage 3s really are important. But for a stage 1 and 2, I want a very low cost.
Nothing beats this view, really.
So 9 more to go.
Missile base, and this place is
Seems to be
teeming with
consistently spawning with the same sort of heat maps these days. It's like 1 in 10 runs that doesn't have this eastern coastline open. Not that I'm complaining, it's my favourite farming spot. Well, maybe not favourite, but fastest. Ooh, 8 more left.
Couldn't get it.
That was a really quick run. See, if I wasn't on
Am I
holidays,
still in one piece?
I don't think I'd even waste my time looking for these morphopods. But because I've got so much time at the moment, may as well do them. But, like, what's that? 10 runs? You get an average of 1 to 2 a run. And it's worth like 20 points. In the scale of things, you may as well not even do it. I mean, I'm working towards a different milestone at the same time, so it's sort of worth it, but geez,
Am I still in one piece?
this is not
Oh, good.
really fun gameplay, is it? I don't think they should be encouraging this kind of gameplay. Hopefully next season they put a little more thought into the missions and come up with a slightly better system. Oh, I don't think I've got that stick yet. Where is it? I miss this one every time. Oh, no audio.
Child, I don't know how much time.
Oh, there is audio.
So I feel compelled to set the record straight. For you, for me, for the truth we both deserve. I've been thinking about our past, about the journey that brought us here. You deserve to know it all, Arla. Before you, I was someone else. Olmetrius Operon. That name feels foreign now, as if it belonged to another life. I was a scripture analyst aboard the Black Keel, respected in certain circles. My duty was to analyze, decipher, unravel meanings, to guide our people to Illuvium. But I never truly believed Arthur. I doubt many did, deep down. We all played our parts, clinging to hope. But my arrogance, my disregard for the faith others held dear, cost lives. Good people lost because I couldn't see past my own cynicism. He stripped me of everything for that. Rank, privilege, purpose. All gone. I became a shadow, scraping by in the bowels of the great ships. For years, lived in the darkness, believing I deserved nothing more. And then you found me, Harlan. In that moment, I felt chosen. Not by any grand design, but by something more real. So when Cole threatened to take you from me, no, I'm not your biological father. I know that might be hard to hear, but you are my daughter, Arlen. My light in the darkness that surrounded me. I raised you, taught you, and learned from you in equal measure. You gave me purpose again, a reason to believe in something beyond myself. You've been Aetherborn your entire life. I was only adopted into it. That's why the strength of your faith will always surpass my own. I made mistakes, Arlen. Keeping secrets, shaping your life around my beliefs and ambitions. But never doubt this. You are my daughter. In every way that matters. I killed to protect you. And of that, I have no regrets.
Well, that was quite a long audio cutscene. I'm calling it now. I think Arlen is either an android or some sort of genetically created human being. Something along those lines. Maybe a clone. Who knows? Be interesting to find out. I mean, they did talk a big game about the law of the universe, and I haven't seen a big game yet. So, I mean, the teaser is there. It's theirs to develop and show us something special, but I am yet to be impressed. We shall see. Yep. Start another run. Six more to go. That was decent.
It's good to be back.
So what did we get there? 1, 2... Oh, only 2. I thought it was more than that. Oh well. See if we can do this in two more runs. 2 more runs would be good.
Oh, now that was a ride.
Not the best layout. Ooh, greater water Grocko. And again, still haven't equipped my weapon.
Got it.
I'm never going to remember. Not unless I have a fight right before changing zones. Ooh. That could be a tough one. Might use our rogues for this one. Alright, we'll use one tier 1 shard and pray we don't get unlucky. Hey Russ, thanks for joining. We're on a morning stream for me, which is unusual. Usually I'd be working. We're just trying to complete our dailies, so we're doing tier 0 speedruns to catch all the morphopods, and then we're going to do hopefully something a bit more interesting. We're almost done. 6 more to go. How have you been going? How's your farming going? Have you spent much in the way of fuel to keep playing, or are you taking the slow and steady route? I'm doing the slow and steady route myself. But some of my land's just about ready to start pumping out some fuel, so we'll be able to do a couple of stage 1 runs a day to begin with, and then hopefully start saving up fuel for some stage 2 and 3 runs later. That's my plan anyway. But I think I might have over-invested in land. I can't actually manage the amount of plots I've got. So, but I did buy them pretty close to the bottom, so hopefully they turn a profit for me one day. Okay, nicely done. Nicely done. Fairly conservative. I'm about the same. I think I spent 1.5 SLV on the first day. And I had a little bit left over. So I've just been doing stage 1 runs and then selling enough of the resources I get to fund the next stage 1 run. Sometimes it works out alright, sometimes it doesn't. So that keeps me doing my milestones every day. And hopefully by the time I run out of patience or run out of fuel, my land will be producing enough fuel to play that way. Yeah, I think the fuel prices, they're not going to come down until land players are a little bit more developed. And I got a feeling people are going to be, especially the guys who are saving their money until the land is up and running. They're probably going to use the fuel themselves to begin with, so it might be a while before it comes down. I'm almost tempted to just sell all my fuel for the first month, just because that's probably when it's going to be worth the most. It's going to go down from there. And if only 10% of, say 50% of landholders have developed their land, and only 10% of those landholders sell their fuel, and 5% of the total income goes to landholders who sell their fuel, could be a one-off profitable, very profitable opportunity. Possibly. But I don't really know. Just a theory. Yeah, you might be, by selling your fuel, you might be getting a larger share than you would normally.
Oh, good.
Yes, you can either use your own fuel or you can sell it. You've got the choice. But what I'm saying is if you sell it, there's a higher likelihood that you'll get a bigger return on it, because it's so in demand at the moment. And I got a feeling a lot of other players are going to be using it. I haven't worked out how to use it, to be honest. I did see a section under the fuel market for moving your fuel to the market, but I don't know whether you could actually move it to your own wallet there. I have to check that later. I sort of assumed the 0-point transducer was for that, but I just built one. I finished building one this morning, and I didn't see anything on the item itself. So I think that's just for blueprints and NFTs and stuff. Still plenty to work out. Probably be worth doing a video on all that, actually. I'm sure a lot of people will be asking the same question. Did I hit him? Oh, I did. Yeah, unless I haven't added that function yet. I don't know. But I will remember to check that later today. Yeah, if you're stage 2, even if you've gone pretty hard, probably only just making, you know, enough fuel to upgrade your buildings at the bare minimum. My stage 3s are starting to produce, you know, maybe 100 fuel a day of each kind, which is pretty nice. Like you could do a stage 1 run off that pretty soon, I'd think. But then obviously the more fuel you use, the longer it's going to take you to upgrade your buildings. So probably wait another day or two before I even try that. Oh, there's a hollow. And I forgot my weapon again. I know guys with tier 4s, I think they were making like some pretty big fuel numbers. We're talking in the thousands even a day or two ago. So those guys could be doing runs already. I mean, if you're only doing stage 1 runs, 1,000 fuel's quite a bit. You know, you can do like, what, 7, 8 runs? No, that's crap. This is not letting me switch. Alright, we'll just put one of these on. Oh, I can't select anything. Well, that's a bug. Didn't like me putting that that Archie back in my bag. Alright, we'll see if we can win like this. Oh, now that won't disappear. Oh, there we go. Yeah, well that's pretty good, Russell. 20 of each a day. My tier 2s are probably making between 10 and 15 of each a day. But I've been focusing mostly on my 2 tier 3s. And I've got a tier 1 just sitting there I haven't even looked at yet. Although saying that, with the tier 2s, having a really well balanced plot sort of speeds up that that progress a lot. The yeah, the ones with a good spread of different resources. Some of my tier 2s, yeah, they're not very well balanced, so you've got to use the converter quite a lot. But they did, if you haven't noticed already, they did rebalance prices for a lot of the extractors and building costs. So yeah, it's less of a bottleneck when you're upgrading your buildings. Definitely progressing a little bit faster after that. Alright, back to rock farming. Well, morphopod farming. And rock farming. I've actually kind of enjoyed the land game. Maybe because I got a lot of plots, and when I do have time to sit there and just focus on it, like you're just flicking from one plot to the next, to the next, to the next, and you just upgrade, 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 come back, upgrade, upgrade, upgrade. It's been quite amusing. I mean, I don't think I could do it for a very long time. You'd definitely get bored. But when there's a goal in mind and you know you're trying to get that fuel, Definitely was worthwhile just sitting there for a couple of hours and just upgrading constantly. So I mean, I think I did the first 12 or so hour stint in the overworld, just smashing that out as much as I could, and then had a sleep, woke up, and I just got stuck into the land game probably for about 4 hours straight, just getting all the basic land off the ground, which is worth doing because you just, yeah, that first couple of hours in any plot, you know, you're coming back every 15 to 60 seconds. So if you get it over and done with as quick as possible, it's worthwhile. And once you sort of get to the point where you only have to come back every 5 minutes, it becomes a lot more manageable. I mean, my tier 3s, I only have to check back maybe every hour, which is starting to become much more manageable. Alright, we're done on this run. I don't think so, Russell. I know Viper, if you're familiar with him. He's done quite a few posts on his T4 land. I don't know what his max output was, but I know he was making over 1,000 of each fuel a day, I think. And that might have been a couple of days ago too that he said that. So I don't know. You'd think they'd want to be able to do a stage 3 run every day minimum out of a T4 land. Maybe more. Guess it depends on how well it's set up. If that is true, that's better than I thought they'd make it. I was thinking maybe a stage 1 will let you do a stage 1 run every week. Maybe a stage 2 will let you do a stage 2 every week, and so on and so forth. But it looks like they've gone for much higher numbers than that, which is kind of cool. Yeah, I'm thinking it's more along the lines of a stage 1 will give you enough fuel to do at least a stage 1 run every day. So I mean, if a stage 2 can let you do 2 stage 1 runs or a stage 2 run, that'd be pretty cool. Welcome to the stream, Gunnerman. How Solve Collection did return match 4. Sorry, mate. I don't know what you mean by that. I'm guessing English isn't your first language. If you can try and rephrase that for me, I'll try and answer you. What is that? Greater Fire. That I do not have.
Score. Ready to ignite.
should be able to just destroy these guys. I might actually use stage 1 shards on this guy. Don't want to miss out on this one, since fire is pretty much the most rare at the moment. Oh, congrats, Russell. That's pretty nice, because it was a real rush at the beginning. I had the worst start, I tell you. Probably about five minutes before it started, I learned how organised the guilds were being about this. I'm not really affiliated with any guild. I mean, I'm in some of the guild chats, but I'm not part of any cohesive or coordinated group. And some of the guilds were so organised. Like, we're talking a bunch of guys set to go farm weapons and jump packs and, you know, armour and all that sort of stuff. A bunch of guys set to go farm shards. A bunch of guys set to go start capturing stuff. And they're all sending stuff from one another to sort of help those guys capture the first captures, and they just smashed it out. So I learned about that 5 minutes before the start, and then jumped into a tier 0 run. I got a few top 100s, but as soon as I went into a stage 1 run, and I think I found a mule pretty quickly. As soon as I fought him, my router died, and I couldn't reconnect for about 5 minutes, and yeah, missed any opportunity on any of those quick easy grabs. And by the time I sort of got back up and running, it was too late. And then I realised how much it was going to cost to do like some of the higher level runs, and, you know, go for like a Jotun or something like that. It was just, I'm like, yeah, you know what? These guys can have the server first, so I'm just going to work on my land and get my fuel up and running, and yeah, take it easy, not rush, spend thousands of dollars, because it was quite easy to spend thousands of dollars if you wanted those server firsts. Yeah, well, I mean, it was a little maddening, I'll admit, but to be honest, they worked this system out. They were organised, they were cohesive, they did the work, and they spent a shit ton of SRV to do it. And for the ecosystem to survive, we need the SRV2 gone. And yeah, I'd say I'd much rather them spend their SRV2 when ILV is only worth $50, get it burnt and out of the system, than them holding on to that until ILV is worth $1,000, and then the money they spend going back to the DAO is zero when we're cranking, you know? So, yeah, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. Where did that thing go? Oh, there we go. Oh, we're done on this run. How many have I got left? We'll check in a sec. Need to equip that weapon. I got 5 more left. If I wasn't on holidays, I would not be doing this quest. Or this mission. Farming 20 morphopods for a daily mission worth 20 points is just dumb.
Back to the island. I missed this place.
Like, I've been streaming almost 2 hours, and I've still got 5 left. Oh, we did do some land game stuff at the start too. All right. Oh, hang on. Oh, it's the weapon over here that's missing. Let's have a look here. Stock Earth Sword 2. Oh, I must have upgraded it accidentally. Okay. All right, mate. Hopefully see you later on.
Sulfuric air, humidity, and bugs. This place really tests my limits.
There's one. And he escapes.
Damn! Missed it.
Man, I didn't even catch one that run. I know I hit at least two of them, but Obviously didn't catch him. It's just frustrating, the morphopod quests.
Instantaneous, even.
I mean, I've got to finish it now, but
Landed.
Three more to go. They've improved the textures in this cave quite a bit. Used to just be all black, and now you can sort of see what's happening. Still looks like it needs a bit of work, but Definitely better than it used to be. Alright, this run is... Oh, what's that there? Probably had enough of this run.
Love this spot. It's like a little piece of home.
Alright, is this the last run?
Full of life. And not all of it is friendly.
Just need 3 more. Oops. Oh, looks like it's going to make me do another couple of runs. I suppose it's all grinding I got to do anyway, so it's not a complete waste of time. I'm pretty close to finishing the tier 0 stage 2s, so I might actually be able to do it after we finish this run. Oh, we can go up the top there. Is it a hollow? Oh, it is too.
Right on. Come on, buddy. Let's do this.
It's nice to catch the occasional hollow. Make these runs worthwhile. Not that they're worth anything, but who knows, one day. Oh, you see, that's... Oops. Yeah, that gives us 3 goes. That's better. Jesus, enough. Yeah, we're right. See, the morphopod farming wouldn't be so painful if every second one didn't get away. In fact, it feels like more than every second one. It feels like 2 out of 3 of them get away. Because I've failed like the last 5 attempts. we're out of energy anyway. I mean, the last 3 runs, I've literally caught 0. And I've shot at least 3 in every run. That last run I did at least 5. And I didn't catch any of them. For like the 20 points it's worth. Like, come on.
Note to self: don't teleport after lunch again.
Let's have a look how many points it's worth. That's 100 points. Still nothing.
Landed.
Another one escapes. Another one. And another one. Oh, we got one of them at least. So what's that? One in like 9. And another one. One more to go. I mean, 1 in 9 feels a bit unlucky. I don't think that's normal. I think it's usually like 1 in 3. So maybe I've just been a little bit unlucky these last few runs. But even still, not entertaining at all. Hey Katniss, thank you. This was meant to just be a quick half an hour part of the stream. It's turned into a solid hour and a half. But we're almost there. Need one more. Oh, I find a hollow right at the end. I doubt we're going to be able to get this. Why? There we go. We'll check that way. Now there's sometimes one over here. Nope. There's one. And there could be another one inland here. Don't tell me that's... Yeah, I think we're going to lose the timer battle. Oh, there's one. There's sometimes one right by the portal, actually. Not today. Probably too late already. Let's just check the map. Yeah, gonna be too late. Let's just bail on this run. Get you next time.
Arrived. Now, let's get to work.
All right, one more. See, if you had limited time, this would not be a good return on investment. You're doing all the other missions before you even attempt this one.
Well, that was fast. Instantaneous, even.
Or was this the lucky one? Oh, at long last. You know what? I'm not even finishing this run. Let's go. That's how sick I am of shooting rocks. Alright, well at least it's done. So what else have we got? We got to catch a tier 1 alluvial, which should be pretty easy. We got a cure 3
Serenity of the sea.
common shards. I wonder if I got those in my inventory already. We'll just go quickly check. And we got to win an encounter in stage 2. So we may as well just do a really efficient stage 2 run. Shards? No, I don't. Alright, let's go do a tier 2 run. We're going to do Brightland. We're going to hunt every little nook and cranny of this zone, because I don't do tier 2 runs very often. Hopefully we find something cool. Oh, what's that?
Disintegrated in the process.
We got a crash error. It didn't take my fuel. But I can hear the sound effects of the... Well, that's very weird. I don't know what happened there. Let's try again. Brightland, stage 2. Don't know what happened there, but it looks like it's working now.
Sliding down these slopes will be the best part of my day.
Okay, interesting layout. Let's go check over there first. Allura. What's that? Is that a hollow? Hollow links? Something up there. Let me just have a quick look at my missions and find out what I am still in need of. Oh man, my tummy's grumbling. Tier 2 stage 2s. I need Relentless, Arcane, I've got Relentless and Virtuous links. I'm just going to go check what that links is over there. Try not to disturb too much stuff. Virtuous, so we do need this guy. Definitely catch him.
Nice shot. Ready to rumble.
Been ages since I did a stage 2 run. Is that it? Well, that should be easy. You know what? Gives us 3 goes. That should be enough. So we could easily lose this guy. We'll try 2 tier 1 shards And then we'll use our tier 2 shard. So a good chance we'd just lose him, but I don't want to use expensive shards. Oh no, we only get 2 goes. Alright, we better use this shard. I'm not even sure what the cost is of a stage 2 shard. I don't think it's more than a couple of cents. There we go, we got him. So now we just need our relentless links. And we've got all the stage 2 linkses. Which is a bunch of airdrop points, I'm not sure how many. We should be able to do that in the next month. Alright, we may as well check down here while we're here. There's a cling. You know what? I don't have a cling yet. We can get another cling later. We can get a cling in a stage 1 run. So I won't spend stage 2 energy. Yeah, clings rock up in stage 1 runs all the time. Well, there's a rift up there. We might go to the top, see if there's another rift up there, and we can get them both with one beacon. No rift up here. There is a hollow monkey though, but we won't commit to him. So I'll leave a beacon there. We can get the monkey and the rift. What's that over there? There's a green gem.
Oh, come on.
Lynx is everywhere. It's a heady. Let's go check out that spot. So it takes a lot longer doing runs this way. But, you know, if you've got limited funds, you want to get every scrap you can out of the run. Alright, there's nothing up there. It's just a little bit of crap down here. So I think that's a hollow lynx. Probably get that. That was a hollow cling. Now that's a definite get. Let's go get him. One, I don't have a cling. Two, he's hollow. thing. I just need to get an ace, and then I'm done with the tier 3 stage 1s. Ooh, this is a bit more challenging. Let's kill that elephant. Chuck one tank here. Chuck another tank here. Give them a healer. Make my ranger rogue. Add rotor or gyro. So now we got 4 rogue, 2 predator. That's going to give us, how many points is the 40, 80, 120. So that's 3 goes. Jeez, because we're going to be using a stage 2 shard to try and catch him. We could very easily lose him. Ooh. Okay, so that's... I think that's still the same. 40, 80, 120, 160. Yeah, we're short. We're just going to have to bear with 3 goes. Assuming we win. Pretty easy. Oh, you know what? I don't have him either. Oh, Kling's more important, I think. Need some rare shards is what I need. See if we get lucky. Come on. Two more chances. Oh, sounds better. Nice, captured with a tier 2 shard. And we'll just throw a tier 2 at the Mamu. No way. Oh, nice.
Because after you get struck by lightning, there's thunder.
I've been waiting to use that sound effect for a long time. Alright, well that was a lot of energy. And we still haven't found the big rock yet. Let's go have a look. Oh, I think it's up there. Yeah, there it is. There's a big rock. If you didn't know, I never found 2 in the test net, but on 2 occasions I've found 2 large rocks in a single run. So They've obviously given a small chance of that. I think there's always at least one large rock, but there's a chance for a second large rock. So keep an eye out. Oh, there it is.
Now this is handy. Resource secured. Got it.
So there's a rift there. Might put a beacon here. So then we can quickly access that rift. I saw another rift down there somewhere. And there might be another one down here. Yeah, there it is. There's one. There's quite often another one down here. Yeah, there's another one down here. So there's 3 rifts we can get really quickly from that spot. What have we got? There's a hollow Tatapee. Probably don't need to catch him. What's that? That's a heady. Kuka. A wink. To be honest, I'm out of stage 2 shards. We're not going to catch anything else. We can get some experience. And maybe throw a random shard or 2. There's another wink. Yeah, let's get some experience. So we're not going to catch anything. We're just going to fight, get some experience, and save our energy for resources. Alright, we're going to take that wink out first. I call these guys my assassination squad because they pretty much kill whoever they go to first. We don't actually want any of this, so we may as well just max out our alluvials. Give everyone some experience.
Not be defeated.
I would like to get started on upgrading a wink to a Gazatep, but yeah, a little too resource strapped at the moment for that. There's another wink. So that spot there. Let's go check that out.
Up and up it goes.
There's another rift down there. Ooh, lots of stuff up here. So there's a rift there. We can get that one easy from the last waypoint we set. It's a link. Ooh, Illuvium. That's worth something. There's another cling. Can't see too much we want over here. Okay, let's go check out the last area. It's a wink. What's that, a cling? Or meow? No, it's a cling. Oh, we'll go check it out anyway. Doesn't look like there's too much over there. There's a scorpion. A wink. Yeah, I don't think we need to go down there. So I guess we could... I think there was a hollow link, so we could try and grab that. And then just farm as much resources as we can. And then grab the rifts, farm some more resources. And then call it a day. So Lura... I think that's a hollow links up there from memory. So, I mean, we've got a pretty low chance of capturing him, but if we throw 3 or 4 shards at him, we might be able to get him. Oh, there he is, the hollow links.
Nice shot.
I'm pretty sure I've only really got tier 1 shards, so we might not get him, but we'll try. Bit of XP if we don't. Oh, there's nachos. Send our assassins over there. You can tank the rotors at the back. You can tank the links and the archos. So how many points? 35. 35, 70, 105. Yeah, we should be right for a bit more. So this is what I mean about farming stage 0 runs so much. I've got 184 shitty gumbo drops. But for stage 2 runs on these 2 assassins, I can not even think about, do I need to? Can I save them? I just put them on, and they're going to kill whoever they hit almost instantly. Same with the florables, just to protect my tank. Don't need to think about it. That should be enough to win this. So it turns a half-decent team into a very good team for stage 2 anyway. Alright, cross your fingers. Maybe my my luck's run out for this one. Oh, there we go. Man, this has been a pretty good stage 2 run, considering I had shit shards to begin with. Shall I throw us? Oh no, I'm out of energy. Alright, now we'll just use the rest of the energy on white and green rocks. And then we hit the rifts. Rinse and repeat. There's another rift there too. Jesus, we're going to get like 8 rifts or something if we're quick. There's bugger all over here. There's a rift there. Is that in range? Yep. Out of energy. There was another rift out here. And another one over there. Don't think that's going to be enough to get another shot off. Oh, there's another one there. That'll get us another 2 shots. Decent run. I didn't catch a tier 1 alluvial. We'll do that in a stage 1 run. But that was a pretty good stage 2 run, I think. Let's have a look what we caught. So Hollow Cling, Virtuous Lynx, Hollow Lynx, and Amamu. All from a stage 2 run. We got a stage 5 ore, or tier 5 ore. A couple of uncommon shards. 2 lithium. You know what? We did really badly with shards. That was shit for shards. Oh, we got 1 rare shard. So yeah, not too bad. But yeah, decent alluvials. Alright, we'll do the same again, but with a stage 1 run. And we've got to catch at least one stage 1 alluvial in this run. Oh, I should have cured some shards. That was stupid. Oh well.
Oh, now that. Oh, that was a ride.
Alright, let's check that out first. Kuka, there's a lynx over in the distance there. A rift over there. There's a wink. More kukas, more lynx. It's a green rock.
Oh, the air is warm inside? But is it just air?
There's our big rock already.
The crafting table now. Now this is handy. Nice.
It looks like a hollow koala over there. That can be our stage 1. Our tier 1. So we only got tier 1 shards, which is a bit annoying. So we'll just have to make do. Let's kill that Kuka. Was he 30? So that gives us 3 attempts. Can equip this. And that's still 3 attempts. Hurts my soul. Throwing shards away. Alright, so that's pretty much all the overworld missions done. I just got to cure some shards. Which I'm not even sure I have yet. Alright, let's keep checking this spot out. Kuka, Rota. Does that look kind of hollow? I think it might be. Make that a later priority. Another Rota. Ooh, there's another big rock. See? 2 big rocks, 1 run. See, it wasn't my imagination.
Yep.
So that's probably all we really need to check for in this run. We will keep an eye out just in case there's a stage 2 or 3 alluvial somewhere. So we won't stop looking. I thought I saw a green ore deposit somewhere. Oh, there's one. I think that's an atlas.
What? It left.
The monkey.
What material is this bubble made from? It's so strong. I wonder how long until it bursts.
There's a rift up here. And there's another rift over there. Don't think there's anything too interesting. Is there stage 2? No. Alright, I'm pretty comfortable starting the farming. There's a rift there. Sorry, had to be right back for a sec.
It's gone.
I don't want to take too many resources from this area, because this is where I'll be spending most my last rifts. So maybe we'll go up the top there. Yeah, we should be able to get a bit from here, then shoot over to the other side. No, need to get closer. Oh, almost stuffed that up, didn't I? Is there one down there? There is. Didn't I? I didn't put a waypoint there. I put it there. Better hurry. This is a little bit too close for comfort. Oh, there's not one down there. I think there was another one out here as well. Don't think it's going to help us, but if I find another one last minute... No, there's not. Alright, that's it. That was a pretty decent run in at least the number of rifts we managed to get. I wish you could just grab the rifts as you were going, rather than having to rush around at the end. So, 5 common shards done. 1 hollow. Okay. Alright everyone, thanks for joining us. That'll do for today's stream. I will probably do another one on Friday night. So, yeah, we're going to try and play some music while we do some grinding. I've been researching how to play music on YouTube without getting into copyright trouble. So, hopefully that all pans out. Anyway, thanks for joining us. Please give us a subscribe, at least on Twitter, if not YouTube. That way I can get my followers up to 500 and hopefully join the Alliance program, which will certainly make it easier to keep doing streams if I can pay for some more runs. So thanks for joining us, and see you soon.